What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Rare Drop Roleplay Meteorian Core, episode number 2.
Dos.
2.
Speaking of 2, we're down 2 this evening. The real raid boss, which is Work, claiming 1, and Sam's at the Game Awards being cool. So, get it. We'll let it go this time.
Will be missed. Will be missed.
It's Nelson's actually even creepier with his 12-foot long beak over there. You can boop the snoot whenever. I need to enlarge your camera so you can actually go over and boop it.
Just it's very long. It's like a spear that's coming to like constantly someone's behind my back.
Yeah, it's menacing intent, really.
It's the size of a gladius. And I'm glad everybody else has noticed this thing too. And he loves it. He was like, yes, that's what I want. And I'm like, yeah, I had no idea you had such a weapon for a snaz.
It's like the fishing birds.
Yeah.
The big, massive beaks that just...
Yeah, like a heron, right?
Yeah.
So, like, now that he's not here, we can totally retcon and make him have a huge gullet and swallow like whole squirrels that need, that terrifying point when birds get too big and you're like, oh, they are an apex predator.
You're talking pelicans. You're talking like, oh hi, I swallowed this tiny dog. Like, oh god.
Have you seen them regurgitate their own throat? It's disgusting.
It's terrifying. It's like
you should be able to turn yourself inside out. That's not something you should do to yourself.
It's like God intended many things, but this probably wasn't one of them. Like,
this is cursed.
No.
Welcome back, everybody. Appreciate you hanging with us in the new time slot early, just so we can have Byf and company over here playing D&D just like we did at GCX. If you guys haven't seen, and we'll get all that sweet background info, you need to go over to actually my YouTube where it's at. I think they have it re-uploaded on theirs, but I don't know if it's launched yet. It'll eventually be on Rare Drops as well. But you can watch Man with the Diamond Eyes, the 3-part mini-series when all of us got together and played D&D and had so much fun. We decided to create an entire campaign with our what we thought were maybe throwaway characters.
Now we're stuck with them.
Yep.
I think that works though, because a lot of times you make a D&D character knowing like you're like, I'm gonna be in a campaign, but then you like pretend like you're this group of like haphazard heroes, but in this case that we actually are, because they were all just
I'm like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have locked myself into a dwarf for the 15th time for a long-term campaign, but you know what, here we are.
I mean, hey bro, you could be worse. You could be like me and be a warlock.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate your dollar store Two-Face, man.
I got Eldritch Blast and Fireball.
Slice and dice,
man,
though.
If it works, it works. Let's leave it at that.
Does it though? Does it? We'll see. We're only in episode 2.
You did get your character stance by far the coolest out of everyone's on the initial art. I was like, look at everybody else, like we're all Marvel and he's sitting over there looking like Spawn.
Yeah, no,
enjoy it.
MCU over there, but it's Snyder DC on the other side. Just like, damn, okay.
Give me that blue filter on everything.
Announcements this week. Let everybody know what you're up to. Mud, Caustic, what are you guys doing this week?
Season finale of a D20 Deathmatch this Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, over on twitch.tv/D20 Deathmatch.
Get your horns up.
Boom. It'll be great. It'll be easy. Well, maybe not. Maybe it won't be easy. Maybe I could be lying about the whole thing. We'll find out. That's how that'll go. We also have Miss Magitech's charity stream this Saturday over on Miss Magitech's stream. Charity stream. Yeah. It'll be a fun old time. So doing stuff for good causes, because why not? And they're good people, and we love hanging out with good people.
Gonna break the mold of the B team, baby. And thanks for that reminder.
It all.
I need to send my character info to them. I'm a horrible person. Post-it note.
You have 2 days.
I'm gonna be another dwarf. No, I'm not.
Isn't that the best when you're like
I'm playing the dwarf this time.
I know you guys. It's all yours. Don't you worry.
Isn't that the best when you're the DM and you're like, man, what is so hard about getting me your character sheet on time? And then you're the one who has to get the character sheet, and you're like, oh shit.
I'm that person now.
Well, I've submitted the guy that wears the pot on his head several times, so all else fails, we know that the cobbler pot is still there.
It works. It's a classic look, fashion, icon. No one's gonna forget it. Also really great for summoning ghosts. We'll just bang on your head. We're here.
Ding dong. If you got any announcements you want to make, let people know what's up.
Honestly, it's been a very quiet week, and it's going to be another one of those weeks of just like, hey, big content stuff happened in the world of YouTube and Destiny, and I'm going to get into that when I can. It's still kind of getting over sinus infection-y type stuff, so I have a very nasally voice still, and I do not want to record big things with nasally voices. So yeah, no.
That was my struggle bus of November. I feel you. Except I just couldn't breathe.
Yeah, it's a mood.
You could answer all the dying questions of why we have a Zer horse.
Oh man, do I even start and be like, look, listen, I know that some of you guys are gonna hate this explanation, but it's this way because, and hear me out, video game. That's it. That's all the explanation you get, because that's all the explanation I'm gonna give, because come on now.
Your lore frogs crave more.
Oh, dude. Every time.
Give us reason, Byf.
I mean, oh god, there's a line about ghosts being neutered and splayed, and at that point, people are like, so if they can be neutered and splayed, they can have sex. Clearly, this is what this means. And I'm sitting here like, you had to go there. Like, you really had to go there. Okay, cool. Thanks, bud.
Just wait until they find out about Zanryn's backstory.
So, either you know everything or you don't.
Exactly, right?
Are you Lord Daddy or not?
Wait, cut that bit. Are you just qualified as purely daddy or not at this point? How do I even know? How do we even know?
You will always be at least qualified as daddy in my book, Byf.
I need to pass that title on though, because good Sir Matt, my contemporary, is actually having a kid, so he is an actual law daddy at some point in the next 6 months.
This is a very different type of daddy. Let's not mix those two categories, right?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Fair enough. Over on my side, if you guys haven't seen, patreon.com/CaptainRoBear, we've relaunched. We're taking care of the cast. We have new features. Come and check us out. We're playing D&D over on my channel all week as usual. D and double feature tonight when we get done here, 9:30 p.m. CT will kick in with Eberron, and we'll play for another 3.5-4 hours into the night, and that will conclude our week on my channel. I will be hanging out on Miss Magitech's channel on Saturday, playing some more D&D, but I ain't producing, so I'm just gonna be sitting drinking Voodoo Ranger, and it's gonna be fantastic. Appreciate everybody going along for the ride. Hello, Rare Drop chat. Hello, my chat. Love you. We're open on both. Just to remember, if you look forward to playing stream loots, we play those solely on my channel. Since we're sending this thing out everywhere onto all Rare Drop platforms, it keeps it nice and concise in mind. Remember to @ your lovely cast members or where you're sending those cards. You can look down below to see all the modifiers that you can get and boost yourselves up. And I promise you guys, next week, I will have the stream loots counter on there again, where you guys can all get your little lovely +1 when you break through the threshold over on our channel. If you guys want to know what they are, !loots in my channel will pull up, and it's just a fun way where you can send us buffs and only the party buffs to help us along. At the end of the day, we still have to roll the dice, so not all the time do they go in our favor, but you know what? We damn near try together, and that's what it's all about. So you can join in the internet activity that way. We appreciate the support. Thank you guys very, very much. We need to pick up where we left off last week. Waking up in the cradle of a literal hand of helm. One carved out from a cry for help deep, deep in space from Brom. After beating Onyx Prime, your eyes have opened up back on ground. Far outside Baldur's Gate, the hell of a view, but a long way to go down. After some interesting follies on exactly how the party would all get down, you were able to use your abilities and only end up with a few folks stuck inside of a briar patch. Getting reacquainted with what seems like normal day life. Walking. No horses, no carriage. In Baldur's Gate, far in the distance, you've begun to trudge through the woods to get there. The memories of being superheroes saving the world starting to drift back into your heads. You were called once again while hunting for some food for a very hungry party. Ran into a pack of ravaging wereboars and a massive thunderboar. Disposing of those foes, shaking off the rust from defending said world, we pick back up at the moment that you all finish with a very, very burnt and soaked Biddy, but alive. A lot of dead wereboars and a massive chunk of bacon, already partially cooked, laying in front of us. Jacob, your fire elemental is still swirling as it moves over the top of that boar. Everyone kind of wincing back from the heat. Brom drags his shield back from hitting Biddy back up into his arm.
As the as that elemental is kind of swirling there, now that everything's dead and there's no perceived threat, Jacob will just actually look at the elemental and reaching out a hand, he'll just breathe in, and that elemental will just funnel itself into his mouth. As all that fire and heat, he swallows it.
Taking the biggest rip.
Yep.
Episode 2 and we're already chucking clouds.
Toff is going to be staring, like, just really surprised by the whole thing. How are you doing that?
Well, I mean, I don't really know the science behind it. I just kind of can control fire.
You just control it?
You just wear your mom's bones on your head?
Fine, whatever. Keep your secrets. Toff is gonna turn around and just start aimlessly kicking the boar.
Jacob will look over at Zanryn and he's like, "Ah, shit. I kind of forget that he's a kid."
That's okay. When it really comes down to it, just another one of us.
You know I can hear you, right? Like, I'm right here. I have massive ears, and I'm standing right here. I'm one of you, just like everyone else. You can't just talk over me.
I do the thing with using ears and animal-like gestures and make it clear that it's not meant as an insult. It's meant as a accepting, gracious gesture.
Right. From one eared person to another.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna keep working on this, and eventually we're gonna have it down pat. It's gonna be great.
Up down means hello on one side, and you flip it goodbye.
It's like some sort of sign language you've made with your imaginary friend. We're not going to be able to interpret it without animal handling.
It's like when you have some twins who make a twin language, and only they know it. It's like, oh my god.
Yes.
It's like
We're twins now. We're twins.
It's like signaling flags.
A bad Disney movie, an unlikely duo of an owl and a small rabbit boy.
Oh, dude, that would be an amazing. It's the next DreamWorks picture, man. It's
absolutely
gonna be happening. Can't wait to see it.
Well, that was unexpected. Biddy, you doing all right over there? As you look across and you can see Biddy, while burnt, is enjoying the short swim inside the pond. I'm just taking an average size swim over here. You didn't have to hit me so hard with the shield. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to do my best to get you out from under that thing. She pays no attention, just continues to revel in a nice moment inside a clean pond. Nelson over by the side, just petting his turkey. Slowly.
Oh.
That's exactly what I was already imagining. Yes.
Yes. And they're both, what's weird is they kind of, when they do get up and move just a little bit, they kind of Skeksis walk in tandem, like they've become part of the herd. And you don't know whether it's Nelson following the turkey or the turkey following Nelson either.
In this little parade, Toff will follow behind and start mimicking. Just kind of bobbing with it, trying to lift his little legs as high as he can to try to match the same gait and walk, but obviously falling a lot short and having to hop between each step to keep up.
Nelson, perception check.
Oh man.
No, not at all. Not at all. You become part of the herd. You are the flock now.
I am one of the birds.
As you've become part of the Burb army, you can see it slowly. He's examining any dead remains that are out there. Nelson, don't you dare turn a damn one of these until we inspect them, especially those hunters or what's left of them over there. Not yet.
Can I actually inspect one of the hunters?
Good question.
Absolutely. It's over on the other side of the pond, but yeah, hey, you're headed over there. You're doing your thing.
I'm doing the bird parade over there, and as they go around, I'm gonna stop at one of the hunters' bodies over here that is probably the least mangled.
Yeah, there's one that like didn't completely get drug out, like right over here by the tent.
As the bird parade continues to move, Zanryn's head swivels and his body does not.
Why do you do that?
And eventually he just looks in confusion and goes, in that kind of way that an owl will tilt its head and be like, what in the world is going on here? Now I'm going to go ahead and start checking some more of the corpses in front of me by our massive pile of bacon loot.
All right, so Toff, go ahead and give me your investigation check on the bodies up there first.
Cool. And yeah.
Oh.
Okay, it's an 8. That's not the greatest.
Body's been roughed up. Armor's, what was there, ripped to shreds. Looks like it was basic leather. You find a standard dagger. Short sword by the side. A little bit of rust on it. Not much left of the body. Can't really tell. Looks like they were middle-aged man. Looking towards the other two, you find about 7 gold between the 3 of them, with what's left of the coin purses, but you can tell it's been left untouched. Like, these wereboars certainly weren't sacking the camp to take their supplies. It looks like they specifically came for them.
Oh, they didn't come prepared into the forest. Are their daggers the kind of smallest items that they have on them besides the gold coins?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take one from each of them and kind of go over by the nearest tree and stick each 3 into the ground in front of it. Well, this at least will be a nice little marker for you all. And Toph is going to sit down in front of the 3 and kind of draw little stick figures in front of each dagger in the dirt.
Damn. Brom does not see you.
In secret.
Your forest ritual goes unnoticed. Zanryn.
Oh. I hope you rest okay.
Nelson burbs his way over to your side. Doesn't say anything, just puts a hand on your shoulder when he sees what you're doing.
You can't bring them to life. Or whatever it is that you do. They're resting now. I went ahead and I let their souls go. I think.
I have never been one to interfere with their souls. You've done well. Very
Right.
well.
Well, I didn't want to dig a hole big enough. Because it's a lot of work. But I thought this would be pretty good to it. It's
Good.
close enough.
You've done good. He takes his hand off and goes back to burbing around with his gothic turkey. Just kind of inspecting this entire pond around it and looking almost as if he's counting just to himself. Zanryn, literally across the pond. Investigation check.
And here we go.
$15. Checking out these wereboars. There are bits and pieces that still show basic signs of humanity and what was left of their humanoid form before they were ravaged into what they became. If you had to guess, you wouldn't say that these things have been wereboars long. They don't have the telltale, strong, thick razorback hide. Not overtly strong, extra strong muscle structure. Just simple tools as well at their disposal. You don't think they've been wereboars for that long. I want you to roll a history check just to think about basic lycanthropy.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
And a basic
We're a pretty
knowledge.
dumb group. Fourth, threes? I think I know where I am.
These people somehow look like boars.
The one thing that you do know is that you're not concerned about anyone who was bit in this case. These wereboars don't seem to transfer their condition by biting. As you see, Brom's going around trying to find out, anybody get their selves mauled by one of these things? I want to check out your bite if they did.
No need to bother. think in this particular instance, this is one of those moments where it's not the kind of lycanthropy caused by bites. Boars and wolves may be different, but in this instance, I feel like we're all okay, even if we did get a little bit roughed up.
Aye.
Yeah.
I'll take your word on it.
Take a look too. They only turned recently. Whoever's responsible for this, I
Really?
don't know how far away they are, but they're not exactly on the other side of the Forgotten Realms. I point out to him the fact that they do indeed have that less than hardened hide and have some basic signs of who they used to be left still within the scraps of wereboar.
You got a point. You can still see some skin there. They haven't gone all feral just yet. And what the hell? They're swinging mallets. It's like they were setting up camp. Not trying to ravage boogers in the forest.
I suppose my question is it normal for wereboars to show some kind of coordination generally?
I guess if you're hungry, that's one way to coordinate.
Even animals hunt in packs, I would know.
I'd keep an eye out, though.
I look over, having mentioned animal packs, at Toff and Nelson and the turkey, all of them burping on the other side of the lake. And I think, ah yes, packs. Strange as they come.
Indeed. Jacob, nice use of the fire.
Well, you know, when they, everything burns. So, well, most things anyways. Figured, you know, a little bit of heat wouldn't hurt. As he looks over at Biddy, he's like, sorry.
Oh, don't worry about me. We'll get you back.
Well, I don't know about you, but, well, he came here for a reason. He's gonna take out a dagger and try to carve off some bacon from this big boy.
Oh, yes, sir. The eye on the prize. What we took after in the first place.
I guess I'd also kind of investigate if he's got pockets or anything while I'm filleting him.
You're looking for thunderboard pockets?
I don't know. Is he wearing pants?
That's
No.
actually a good question.
You can go ahead and give it an
How would
invest.
but how would he wear his pants?
I don't know.
Like this or like this?
Go ahead, give a good old investigation check. But you know, there's no pockets on the inside. It's going to be up to your survival check here. You're looking on the
survival?
inside of this boar now.
Survival, you want then?
Oh yeah, because you're going to be carving.
Bear Grylls this shit. That's what he's gonna
that's
do.
And you kind of glance.
For live fish.
You glance back to the rest of the group, and you know damn well what you're up to as you start to go in, and you're gonna check its pocket, all right, as you slit that stomach open to see if there's anything on the inside. Oh, and that smell hits. Why'd you have to get in there? As I can see you reaching your hand. Go ahead and roll a 1d10.
Super gross.
If it helps, I have a magic item E on my sheet.
Do you already have an item E?
Yeah, I do.
Get out of
I'm the
here.
only one.
Then
I rolled, I think, a nat 20, so we both got one.
Biddy's got three magic items.
Yeah.
Jesus. We'll take care of your we'll take care of one right now. Give me 1 second. I'll pull up a
Jacob's like elbow deep inside of this boar's stomach.
No.
Hey, you never know, these things they tend to eat whatever. They're like goats that way. They'll just eat anything they see.
Zanryn, having no sense of smell, does not entirely understand why everyone else is so fussed about it. Is just looking at the boar and looking And the only act that is really terrifying to him is the whole arm inside this boar's stomach.
It's just getting deeper by the minute. He's like up to his shoulder. You know, like he's like way up in there because it's a big boar.
Were you like a farm vet in your previous life?
I was gonna say. Oh no.
Like ready to turn the calf around on the inside and pull that sucker out.
Want to know how I got these scars?
Chickens.
My father was a drinker.
I liked my answer way better than yours.
All things considered, are we sure that you shouldn't be rolling animal handling?
And between some rather disturbing chunks of flesh, of which you damn well know the origin of, feel a small flask. And you pull out what's left of what was clearly snagged off the side of one of these poor hunters' side satchels. Come take a look. The top is actually intact. Unscrewing it just to kind of check as you waft a little bit of that disturbing death stench away. You realize you have a potion of invisibility.
Is this, do I know what this is?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, well, jackpot. As he walks over, and he'll take the flask and he'll, as Biddy's swimming by, he'll dip it into the lake and wash it off. As the blood and guts kind of...
Get that off. You could just go to the other side.
Hey, it's okay. It'll settle out.
Perception check on the water, Jacob.
Oh, not good. 10.
10. As you dip that flask in, you can see the blood dip down and drain through those clear waters. Just strings almost like kale or seaweed would as it stagnates out. But you see it slowly begin to crack and freeze. And you see this wave of ice begin to form over the top. Oh, no. And you can see before your eyes this wave of ice, and Biddy is stuck underneath. You can see her glasses in her eyes. And before the entire pond top is completely frozen. And you see what looks like two looming yellow eyes down beneath where that blood has settled in the pond.
Oh no.
And two blue arms pull Biddy down, and she disappears out of sight.
Zanryn, Brom, we got a problem. As he's immediately gonna try to firebolt this ice.
Conjuring up that fire, throwing it down. It hits, it burns, it melts, but this ice has already become 4 inches, 5 inches thick. Now it's starting to be hard to even see down past it. Weather has not changed around us whatsoever. What's wrong over there?
Small problem, nothing to be overly concerned about. It's Biddy is below the ice. It's a big problem.
What do you mean she's below the ice?
Just bring your hammer. And he casts Firebolt again, just trying to chip through this ice.
Do I hear this effort?
Oh, 100%. You can hear the crackling of the ice. Biddy yelling out before she's pulled down.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Toph is going to run across, sliding past on this ice to where you all are standing, where Biddy disappeared. Where is she? Where is she? What did she do? What did you do? What did you do to this?
I didn't do anything. There's something down there.
Something had to have happened. You didn't just do what? Did it just magically happen? What happened before? What happened?
I don't have time for questions.
No, you have time because we can't get down here. Your little thing isn't doing anything.
You're right. He's gonna try to take your sword.
You don't even know how to use this.
He's gonna try to take it from you. You're gonna resist.
Yes, of course.
You're gonna resist. Stop resisting.
Such a romantic.
16.
Does this happen all the time? He goes, are you going to take the last piece of French toast? Are you going to resist?
You're right, it's not working. He grabs pulls your sword out of your hands and starts smacking it on the ice.
You're gonna break it. It's not meant for ice.
He hands it back to you and just keeps blasting fire at the ice.
Do I know what this is?
Yeah, I feel like I should roll some kind of insight or perception.
Yeah, being in the
try and find out
this particular forest before.
More than likely not, but go ahead and roll a history check or survival check.
Oh!
Oh, look absolutely unnatural.
My mom told me about this one time.
Mom has told you about ponds that look too pristine than what they really should. And everything about this crystal clear waterway has been far, far too nice. And seeing that ice well up, you're pretty certain there's a bog hag down there that has your friend.
Toph is going to slump onto the ice, feet sticking up now. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to get her now. He'll look up at the group. I think it's a bog hag.
What the hell's a bog hag? We can't just let her drown.
Well, this was a trap. I mean, she's not gonna drown per se, but she's not gonna live if she stays down there too long.
I don't think we have a choice. We gotta try and get her out no matter what.
I mean, yeah. Toph is going to press his nose down into the ice, kind of like how little kids just stare through shop windows. We're coming to get you, Biddy. Don't give up. He'll look up to the group. Does anyone have any ideas? Like something better than his magic fire?
How's this fire doing on the ice, by the way?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's melting surface level, but you're able to tell that it's magic that's keeping up with you on the other side that's preventing you from breaking through. Roll a spell attack.
$18.
Cool.
You're just not able to make headway. And you realize that hag is preventing you from getting any further into this pond. Magic seems to be too strong.
I have an idea. Toff is going to stand up and march to the edge of this lake. I don't think it'll work, but let's say this is the entrance and the top is frozen over and she's basically put a lid on the top. And that's the strongest part. But what if we went through the side and dug through and then went past the lid?
Certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
I don't know what else to.
Does anyone have a shovel?
Just use your hands unless you're afraid to get dirt underneath them. It's probably your fault she got caught anyway. Toff is going to begin just crouch down, squat stance, digging in using those front paws to begin a small burrow on the outside of this.
I'll give you advantage for your innate burrowing, Toff.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go ahead and give me athletics.
It's like the perfect composition for this now. Oh, yeah.
Toff is on a roll. Just boom. Like, you imagine him as like a small little drill that is just mindset, must save Biddy. And he tunnels in. Now, granted, this is a tunnel right now currently big enough only for a small rabbit. So the rest of you are going to have to figure something out, but I am going down into this ground.
And then you hit that breakthrough, and that cold water comes rushing in. It kind of like, we see you kind of get like blasted out just a little bit. Just your little bunny butt that's up in the air in a geyser. And then you're stuck. You're frozen upside down inside this hole. Currently stuck there. Your long ears frozen. So cold into this pond. It took but mere seconds before that water turned to ice. Toff, are you okay? Are you all right over there?
Can I answer when I'm
Yes,
frozen?
you can still talk. It's like your ears are stuck and frozen, but like you're still fine. You can still talk. You're not suffocating.
I'm a little in trouble here. He's gonna try to pull a little bit. I can't get out.
Jacob will try to heat up the ice just enough to like get that first inch or two to try to free Toff's ears.
Sleight of hand.
So,
Just hold still. 14.
14. You're going to be able to get down there. And while it's unnerving that these fireballs from Jacob's hands are there, you're going to be able to melt that ice just enough to get your ears out, Toff.
Just pets them down. Thank you.
before anyone else does anything, so that we don't get lost, don't mind, I'm gonna be inside your heads for a second.
Sorry, what?
What?
And then, using the power of sonic whispers, I'm gonna go ahead and reply to them and say, like this, don't be alarmed.
Very alarmed. Toff is very, very alarmed. How are you doing that?
The whispers. I reply without actually moving my mouth. I'm just talking inside their heads at this point.
Are you a ventriloquist? Now whispering, because you said they were whispers.
And I verbally replied to Toff, and I say no as I shake my head. Knowing full well that everyone else is looking at this conversation and just does not know what the heck's going on.
Isn't that a nifty trick you got there?
Indeed. Oh my god. That's perfect. Also, for context, this lasts 3 hours, and it's applied to everyone in the group, seeing as we are missing Biddy, and the max number is 4.
Fun fact, I don't make you roll on it. You can use it whenever you want innately.
Nice. Awesome. Cool. Amazing.
Yeah, so you don't just try to do something super cool and it's like, well, I just rolled, I have 10 minutes.
But yeah, as long as we're within a mile of each other, we should be able to communicate like this.
Strange.
I
Very
have an
strange.
idea. Is Jacob?
Well, out with it then.
How many of us? There's 1, 2, 3. I think we might be able to get 3, maybe 4 under the ice.
How do you propose we do that?
Not the holding hands technique again, because that obviously didn't work.
I'm gonna need to borrow one of your daggers.
I focus and hand him a dagger that is not as perfectly formed as it would be if it was quickly thrown, because holding them and maintaining them it takes a little while, but focus is hard on making sure that it stays manifested in Jacob's hand.
I can try to Misty Step under the ice, and if you can follow.
But if you Misty Step down, won't you just suffer the same fate?
Well,
There's no one else that can help you down there.
Well, if I go, then he comes to the dagger, and maybe he can bring one of you or 2 of you with us.
We learned that on top of the tree. He can barely take one.
It might be possible, though.
If I use a hero, do we have hero points?
Yeah, we got hero points.
If I use a hero point, can I bring one with me on my Misty Step?
You can certainly try.
Oh,
It.
I don't really have another play in here, so if you got
Well, I'm
something
not
better,
gonna
let
let
me
her
know.
stay down there by herself. So if you're going, I'm going.
I look over at Brom and gesture for him to take my hand. Sometimes you simply have to roll the hard 6. We'd best give this a try.
I
Nod
can't
at
even
Jacob.
breathe underneath there. Let alone we're going into her lair. We'll be on her terms then. We don't know if our friends consigned to death yet or not.
What else do they do with them then?
And like
I mean,
the
she can't breathe
border.
underwater, right?
Yeah, she can't breathe either.
Can a bog hag breathe underwater? I presume they must be able to some degree.
I didn't roll high enough.
They build a dam of sorts. There's air down there. But I'm with you. I want to go down and I want to get Biddy as quick as I can as well. What's our plan on getting out? I'll commit to it if there's a plan on us getting out. We get trapped under the ice and we all suffocate. We didn't accomplish nothing.
Well, in all fairness, we didn't have a plan to get off the meteor either.
I mean, if we're using a dagger to go in, why not a dagger to go out? At this point, I focus the second dagger and stab it into the ground. And I'm gonna actively make a choice, both gameplay and role-playing, which is, for this next fight, no side daggers, just the standard short swords, with the knowledge that they are our way in and way out.
Ooh.
Potentially.
I can only Misty Step one time.
Indeed, but I can do the dagger TP. So hopefully that just
I can
pulls
get
people.
the dagger in, but that's it.
I mean, fun fact, I can also Misty Step.
Oh, there you go.
So can I.
See?
So realistically,
Well,
this
we
have
sounds
a
like
party.
this sounds like a Brom problem, really.
Yeah. The rest of us can
I
get
just,
out.
Oh.
I just need to
What's
ride
your-
out then.
Oh, I look over at Nelson.
Are you gonna go in there? No. Foolish. I can wait.
As he continues to go counterclockwise with his turkey.
That's a good idea. Then you can keep watch out here and make sure nothing is here to surprise us when we come back. That'll be smart.
Yes. Plenty of things to do.
Don't touch the bodies.
Yeah, no resurrecting bodies. If they've got something useful on them, that's ours. I point at myself and Jacob and it's like, that's ours. That's very much ours. You know.
They are something useful.
I don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
Well, we can't deal with that. Right now, Biddy takes priority.
I can Misty step the dagger and with a hero point, potentially one other person.
Mm-hmm.
I could try.
I gesture to Brom that it's going to be another hard athletics check.
Oh, bother. As I grab on your arm, I sling my shield over across my back.
Are you ready, Toff?
Yeah.
He will grab Toff's hand and the dagger in the other hand and attempt to Misty step in with Toff using that hero point.
Okay. Grabbing on to Toff. Gonna cast your Misty Step to try to get back through this barrier of ice. That'll consume your hero point. We're gonna make you roll a spell attack, Jacob, here in just a second. You have Zanryn's dagger in your hand. I have my hand on Zanryn. Let's see how this shit show goes. Give me 1 second to check on the DC, which I will pull from said barrier.
Don't worry, guys. I once teleported into a ship. It's no big deal.
You got really fucking lucky.
When you say into the ship, do you mean like inside the ship, or do you mean like inside the wood and the frame of the ship?
That was the risk.
Successfully into the airship. It was, but that was the risk.
He did not end up having a captain's chair halfway up his ass. He was incredibly fortunate.
I was gonna say, like that guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, part of the ship, part of the crew. It's like, oh god.
Okay. Ooh. DC is 18.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god, you have the reverse dice! Let's go! You continue to roll 20s on teleporting into directions you have no clue about. The legend continues.
The vision this man has.
I wish you'd quit testing me because we all know how it's gonna go.
If I don't test you, the 20 will never manifest. It's a two-way street.
20 appears only when it's needed. If you try any other time just to shitpost, it's gonna shitpost back. But like,
Please do, as you focus on Misty stepping, you and Toff disappearing underneath, and there's just this initial rush of cold as you see. It's like slow motion. It's almost like removing yourself from your body as you can see that mist form go through what looks like close to 10 feet of ice before popping out on this other side. And as you get your equilibrium, it's as if you're upside down and you spin and you pop up for air on an uniced side. Nighttime. Holding that dagger in your hand, Zanryn, you will not have to roll with Jacob's nat 20. Us on the other side. All right, you ready to go?
so it begins. I focus on the dagger and teleport through. With unusual accuracy, believing for but a moment that this could be more than a two-person transportation system, if only we tried. Maybe we could have taken the turkey with us. Who knows?
We appear floating in the middle of the pond with them. moonlight shining down. No ice. Not even particularly cold. It's about spring water temperature. Oh, as I'm expecting to be hurtled into not being able to breathe, possibly thrown into ice. Oh, that was... You just spin that dagger in your hand, Jacob.
Hell, it worked.
Yeah, get a hold of yourself. It's not like this is the first time we've done this.
I don't know exactly what's going on here. Any thoughts on what all this is?
Well, it has to be a mirror, right?
Oh no. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. I don't know if this is the right check to make, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll insight because I think I know where this is based on character background. Is that all good, RoBear?
I don't see the roll.
Sorry? Oh no, I'm asking if I can.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead. Roll history.
Oh, history, not insight. Okay. Ignore that first one.
Hey,
Still
nice.
really
Even better.
22. While not in the Shadowfell, well, at least you're not certain. Do you have background inside the Fae?
A description for Alkin is literally that they have a connection to the Feywild
Perfect.
because of their ancestry. So yes.
At all too familiar feeling from your youth as going down one of those rabbit hole like portals that transports you into a pocket dimension, or perhaps in the Fae entirely. Moonlight and fireflies gather. Fire still lit at the camp, but dead bodies all gone. Nothing else. Just you all floating coldly underneath the moonlight.
This is indeed like a mirror, as you said, Toff.
Yes. 1 point for me.
More importantly, this is a mirror of one of the other sides. Whatever is here, unquestionably magic, not that we didn't know that before, but also potentially tremendously dangerous.
Right.
We should probably get out of the water.
Right.
I
And
start making my way to shore in this direction.
yeah,
Before
Toffle's
you're
the one.
able to.
Oh god.
Damn it. Shooting faster.
Son of a bitch.
That wave of ice begins to crackle over the top of this pond. Coming in quick. I need a dexterity saving throw from everyone. This is a DC 16.
Oh.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Get
you
it.
got
Oh, what? Oh, no. Damn, this was like my element, too.
No! I rolled a 16, but my -1 beseeches me. Oh, so I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm just gonna propel myself off this little chunk of ice, and I get stuck. I'm frozen in. Zanryn, caught by your wings and a little bit of your torso as we freeze in the center of this pond. What a rude interruption. come to my house uninvited. Voice echoes out from the woods as it seems to permeate from all around you. I don't know what the hell that was. And Jacob, you got some of that fire? I could use it. I want to get out of here. I'm kicking my legs.
Zanryn, was that you doing the ventriloquist thing again?
No, it was not. But I can presume we all heard that. Struggling, still trying to get out of the ice as well. Knowing that this is going to cost me a few feathers on my wings here or there.
I can try to melt the ice around them enough for them to wiggle. I don't know if that is going to work, but
It's going to give us advantage on the strength saving throw to try to pull ourselves out.
all right.
Strength save.
He'll put his hands on the ice and just try to just blast the general area, just heat it up.
No, Zanryn, you're able to get yourselves out, but the weight of that armor, I just keep sinking back in and refreezing and sinking and refreezing. Shit.
Didn't you have advantage?
Oh yeah, I got advantage. My bad. Making myself suffer even more.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for the 20 in that case too, see what happens.
Yes. I continue to suck again. Stuck.
Brom, will you entrust yourself to the transportation system once more?
This is kind of hand, isn't it? Oh, but I'm 3 for 3 as I grab on.
I motion for Jacob to pass me the dagger.
I toss him the dagger.
And I throw it to the shore. And then I focus on the dagger and try and pull myself and Brom to said dagger.
Point which shore you're throwing it to.
This one, over here.
Sorry, I didn't see your ping.
Wrong shore.
Oh, it's top right. Just below. Yeah,
Okay,
there.
right over there. Got it. Okay, cool. I need you to roll a spell attack. You need to get above a 16.
Oh gosh. Where do I make a spell attack roll on my sheet?
Okay, so you go to click on, you see actions, spells, inventory, features, and traits.
Yes, indeed.
Click on spells, and there'll be this little, in the middle, a little purple die there that says spell attack.
Ooh, I do not see said little purple die.
It'll say +8, and then like a little purple, and then spell attack. Oh, you're not naturally a spellcaster.
Yeah, indeed. I only have magic from like, Feywild and Shadowfell nonsense that tomfoolery has given me from time to time.
Aha. Go ahead and use, this will be your proficiency on this, and I will use, what's your wisdom modifier?
Wisdom modifier is +2.
+2. Okay, so this is going to be a d20 +6.
Okay, gotcha. D20. I'm just gonna do a straightforward roll on the thing.
17. As I expect the worst. It pulls. I have like almost like a ballet skirt around me of ice. On the other side, I am double weighted down. A little bit better this time. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Telepathically, I look at Brom and then I send him a message saying, "Trust the system." And then I just nod and then look back to whatever else is going on.
The system is
Terrifying sometimes.
Who comes here?
I do.
What is your name, forest creature?
What is your name?
Wisdom. Saving throw
Oh,
for
what's the
Jacob and Brom.
name? My name is Wisdom.
My name is Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
21.
Oh, there we go. Piercing pain cuts through our foreheads, and it's as if our brain is literally trying to freeze up on itself. But we're able to resist it. And images begin to flood your mind. Toff. Zanryn. You see a small cottage set up not far from this little pond. Quaint, cozy thing inside this forest. A young woman. You see images in a small pen. 4 or 5 piglets. 1 large sow. Small herb garden to the side. Woman with red hair, freckles, young, seems to be early 20s. Tending to this garden. A small apothecary shop set up on the inside of this 1-room domicile. Simple vials, salves. An image shimmers away to nothing but fire. And you see what looks like a small angry mob as that thatch hutch burns. And you see an image of those piglets all slaughtered. And this woman face down, drowned inside the pond as that building slowly begins to burn down to its bits of cobblestone. This forest is not safe for little ones like you, or big ones like you either.
Well, I don't think you're wrong.
Toff is going to choose to take off his skull helmet.
But I also know it's not safe for my other friend, and I'm just out here to get her so I can bring her back home. I miss her.
I'm sorry. But they were never really your true friend. In the end, they will always crave your flesh from your bone. They hide their true intentions. My name is Liliana Fowler. And you've seen my story. And as you guys pop out of it, Jacob, Brom, you have also seen this, even though she's tried to prevent this from you. You look across at the moss growing on the stone, and a body slowly begins to emerge up out of it. A small snout underneath those glasses and tusks that peel up. One by one, I will replace my little piggies. As you see this wereboar version of Biddy emerge up and out, and you can finally see those yellow eyes off in the distance materialize of Liliana floating above. It is your choice, my creatures. You may leave now and cross back over and live free. But there's the wolves, the humans. They will suffer the same fate. Come, my little piggies. We have more to harvest. Don't we? As you see 3 massive wereboars, much larger than the ones that you saw earlier, fully turned, razor-backed, holding massive axes, one from back behind. The choice is yours.
A choice like that is no choice at all. And then draw some short swords.
Yeah, that's not really fair. How could you do that? Would you ever choose between your piglets? If those are your family, how could you ask us to choose from our family?
I wasn't given a choice!
And you're not giving us one either.
I have given you Barley of the Forest. Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Ooh, 7.
Damn.
Leave now! Or suffer the fate.
Toph will pull out his weapon and place his skull back on.
I'm not going to give up on my friends. And I'm not going to close my heart away like you did.
And he'll turn around to face this wereboar behind him.
Well, I suppose you're right about one thing. Someone has chosen to suffer tonight.
You choose. Man. Man which burns our fields, harvests our trees, destroys everything. You've cast your lot. So have I. Rise,
I
my
don't
little
think it's
piglet.
fair. That's not a fair statement. You just to group everyone together. You think everyone who looks like me is good or has done good things? Why do you think I'm not with anyone else like me? fair. She's just an average human. She didn't do anything to you. She's done nothing but try to help me and save me and make me feel like I belong in the group.
You
And you wanna
belong
take
in
that
the
away?
forest.
I wasn't even born in the forest.
Fine.
You use these assumptions. That's not fair. And if that's what you want to do, that's fine, but you face that.
Nothing worse than a domesticated soul. No.
There's nothing worse than a soul full of hate.
Get them, my children. And Biddy rises back up off of the moss. I'm going to have everybody roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Now,
Saw that coming. Really?
great dialogue, though.
I was so ready for I wasn't even born in the forest, and yet you are going to die here. It's just like, oh my god.
Okay, hold up, because I don't have you in initiative order just yet.
Yep.
Where did it go? It disappeared. You guys see an order on yours at all?
No. There is no carousel.
Like, took everybody out. Okay, let's do this
Yeah,
again.
no.
Oh, it's doing that thing where it's not letting me freaking group everybody up.
Oh, there we go.
There
Now
we
it's
go.
starting to see it.
There we go.
I see everyone except for me. Oh wait, there we go. Never mind.
You don't get to fight.
I get to sit there and turn my head around and observe the entire fight.
You're the lookout.
Yeah. The best scout.
Now you guys may roll.
Oh, damn.
All right.
Oh.
Liliana Fowler on top. Does anybody have a relentless card? If you have one, you may burn it at the beginning initiative to re-roll yours.
Do not believe so.
All right. Just a reminder, this entire pond is frozen except for the Brom hole.
A Brom hole.
This is so.
Out of context, that would be.
Oh boy.
Liliana is going to hover and float over towards this pond and begin casting a spell.
Don't have to counter.
Nope, I don't either.
You see her long, now brackish black hair that wraps through horns. Nothing left of the girl that you saw inside those brief memories. And you can see the cold manifesting as she casts Cone of Cold at everyone inside the group. Now, before I do this, make sure you've had enough time for a short rest to have your hit points topped off. This means, Jacob, you get your spells back.
Oh boy. I was wondering how this was going to go with only Eldritch Blast.
No, so you can top off and put yourself at max hit points, but if you used any spells last time, they are cached. All right.
The only perk to Warlocks.
When you can get that particular kind of combat wedge in, you're lucky. All right. Cone of Cold. This is it's a con save. Should be 18, should not be 20. So it's a DC 18 con save.
Oh God.
Oh, Jacob, you'll be taking max damage. Oh wow.
Kid,
Are you within 10 feet of me?
I am.
Okay. I have an aura of protection.
Fortunately, you rolled a
So-
1.
That's not gonna
Oh,
matter.
you rolled a 1. Never mind.
Am I able to use a reaction on this? Since it's not one?
No.
Okay.
But Zanryn, that will apply to you.
Yes, indeed.
If you need that, that will be a +3 automatically.
A +3 to our saving throw.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take a piece of that. All right.
Let's just hope.
Ends.
Let's really just hope that it's not a natural
Oh,
one.
16. Even Brom fails with my beefy con. All right, Zanryn. Oh,
So 17 with the +3 on mine.
Wow.
9 for me.
all gonna fail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Wow.
That's
This is
be
gonna
good
ouch. 40 points of cold damage.
Wow. Wow. Oh
For-
my god.
You, Zanryn, or not Zanryn, but Jacob. 64 points. 8d8.
This is bad.
Okay. Yep.
But you are not a frozen statue, so that's the important part.
For now.
End of Liliana's turn. Zanryn, it is your turn.
Oh boy, I am in trouble.
Yep.
Now, you still have your dagger. You can still use it. By the way, it doesn't, it was fun thematically how you set it up, but it doesn't mean your power's any less. Like you can totally
Okay.
use your psychic daggers.
Okay, cool. Because I was gonna say I was gonna go for the flavor, and just use only short swords here. But if it's DM's rules, I'll totally do that.
Yeah, you
Oh
need
my
your
God.
you need your things.
I'm in trouble.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Oh, I am in a great deal of danger. Okay. Let's do some measurements. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my 30 feet of movement to go in this direction here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna start throwing some psychic daggers, and I'm really, mildly terrified by the entire ordeal. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw them at this boy over here. This boar up in the
Got it.
top mid. So let's give this a shot.
$24. Oh yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Wow. Fucking minimums. Oh, that's damage.
19 points of damage. As that side blade sticks in, you can see just how much larger and more impressive these wereboar are.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw second dagger for a bonus action, I think. Or do I only have the one because the other's stuck in the ground? Back home. I mean, they do technically dissipate after. I've done
Side
the
blades
thing, but
dissipate and go back in your hand, baby.
I was gonna say, like, I was, yeah. I'm just gonna, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna do DM's rules on this one.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
damage, not hit. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore that.
$17. That'll hit.
All right. Ignore the sneak attack damage if it rolls on this.
Right, 6 points of psychic damage.
And that's in turn.
Blade back in. Toff.
I think we're gonna have to go for this one as well. So I don't know what else to do. I'm sorry, wereboar. And I'm going to run at this wereboar and with my great sword begin to attack.
Oh yeah.
Boom. A 23.
23 hits.
Sweet. 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points of slashing.
And let's go ahead and tack on that smite. I go to the right tab to do so. There we go. Boom. An additional 4 on that first hit.
Another 4 points.
Here we go again.
Oh yeah.
24 will hit.
Pretty good rolls.
Boom. Another 11 plus more smite. An additional 7. That's adding up. That's adding up.
Oh yeah, you carved away, almost getting that wereboar bloody.
Yeah. Yeah. Please just run away. I'm imploring upon the goodwill of this boar. That'll be my turn.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. First wereboar. It takes off in a dead sprint towards Brom. I was like, oh, hey, I need to put my hit points back. Oh, no. I got hit by Cone of Cold. That's why I look like shit. He swings his shield back around. He picks up his great axe. 26 will hit. Ugh. 16 points of slashing damage. Swinging again. Oh, let's go. Boom. Clings up against that shield. Oh, they hit way fucking harder. As it cuts in between the chainmail. Ooh.
What's your AC again, RoBear?
Mine's 22.
Oh, this is trouble.
This is definitely trouble. This is definitely trouble. There's no doubt about that. Back over the wereboar that is on you. Toff. Takes out its great axe.
Oh, of course it has a big weapon.
Oh, that 20. Oh, God.
What?
Oh, let's go. Rolo. 9 points of slashing as it swings its great axe again at you. Oh, 16. Does that hit?
16 does not hit.
Little bunny butt is able to dodge it. It's going to stay locked in with you. Bore all the way across the ice. It's going to run forward over towards the Brom hole. It's going to stop there. And it's going to pull out 2 small hand axes. And he's going to throw both of those at you, Jacob.
Oh, good. I love that for me. That'll hit.
Ooh, yikes.
10 points of slashing damage.
That will hit.
Oh! Another 10 points of slashing damage. You're stuck with both of these axes.
As those hit me, I will kind of instinctively hellish rebuke. He's gonna make a dex save. And
Dex
it's high.
save. Oh, let's go!
37 points of fire damage.
37 points of fire damage.
Didn't mean to do it the second time. As he hits through with those axes, I just instinctively just cast a giant fireball just out of my hand, and it just blasts him.
As it wreathes in fire with a 6. I'm gonna make it roll 1d4.
Oh, actually, you can add 4 more points of damage on that for my Genie's Fury or something. Genie's Wrath.
Ooh, hey. Time to remember all that shit.
That's nice. That's nice.
Like once per action, I get a extra d4.
All right, 25% chance he falls into the Brom hole. It's going to be a 2 on this roll. If it's a 2, falling in. Oh, let's go! Let's go! As it falls down into the pond. Splash. Let's go. Let's go.
Goodbye, fool.
Oh, Jacob, you're not looking good. You're not looking good at all. Oh.
Don't worry, I'll walk it off.
Yeah, I bet. It's time to twin spell, baby. Oh God, let's see here. Oh, it's not great, but you got 50%. Okay, I'm gonna twin. I'm gonna get us up first, and then tank. So we're gonna go cure wounds, 4th level on this. Let's get it. I'm gonna roll that d20, see if I can hit it. I've been hot this week. Come on. No max healing. 4d8 plus 10. Let's go. 24 points of healing back.
I just want you to know that in the first round, I have taken 84 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, no big deal. You got this. Okay. Oh shit, I'm a life cleric. I get things back now.
Oh.
It's been so long since I played a life cleric. Let's see here. Blessed Healer. When you cast a spell of 1 or higher, restores HP to a creature other than you. You regain HP 2 plus the spell's level. So I get 6 extra back on that. I will absolutely take it. I get 30.
That's pretty nice.
I realize now my foolishness and the fact that I should have used Uncanny Dodge, but seeing as it's kind of cold, I don't know if that counts.
No, go ahead. Or no, you didn't save, so you can't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, you got to save to be able to do it.
I'm gonna keep it in mind for future, but I was looking at Uncanny Dodge and I was looking at oh god, there's the other reaction where it's like if it's a Dex saving throw, you can
Evasion.
Evasion.
You can
Always
get
get-
all the half damage.
Yep.
Yeah, half damage from Dex. And I was like, but it's con, it's fine. I'll just die in the corner. It's okay.
By the way, I'm sorry, Toff. That one's it's just touch. It's just me and
That's fair. Okay.
I am
remembering this
going
from now on.
to once again take my shield off. I'm gonna cast with my bonus action, spiritual weapon, and I'm gonna toss that shield back towards you, Toff. As it appears on your side, you got a +2 to your AC.
Yes.
All right, You big pig bitch! Come at me! Into Brom's turn. Jacob.
Jacob, after receiving that healing, even still with those axes wounding him, he's bleeding out. He's gonna take that blood in his hands and he's gonna bend down on the ground and create a circle around himself and Brom. And as he does that circle, the blood begins to light on fire. Just stay inside of this thing, okay? And then that same circle begins to appear on the middle of the ice as the flames begin to rise, and it rips open a portal to hell as I summon another Tanaruk.
Oh, it's back.
No.
So
again.
if we have Billy Bulgura, what do we call Timmy? Tanner the Tannerhook coming in.
But, Jacob, just stay inside this circle and it can't hurt you.
Oh boy, and then I look at the odds with all these other wereboar and I go, fine, I'm making a deal with the devil today.
I'm sure it'll be fine. He probably remembers us.
Yeah, hey, just like Power Rangers. 35,000 years and now I'm free. As that Tanaruk stares back at you, Zanryn, looking back across. Up shit creek again and need me. Now, see how long I get to play this time. All right.
While you're at it, go play with the big lady over there. He's gonna send him after the hag.
I don't know if owls can glare, but I'm going to glare even harder than an owl can normally glare.
Fine, when I get done ripping her from limb, I'm gonna do the rest to your friends. All right, does it take its turn immediately after yours?
Technically, I believe it rolls its own initiative, but we ruled it on my initiative last time.
Okay, we'll go ahead
So
and just
whatever way you want to do it.
we'll just hit roll and see where it pops up at. All right, 13. It is on the board. Anything else for your turn, Jacob?
No, I think that is it. And it's gonna make a charisma save at the end of each of its turns with disadvantage.
Got it. Reaching into the depths of hell. Just like a man would. Rise, my little piglet. As Liliana reaches back and beckons a finger towards Biddy.
Oh no.
As you see her
I
little
gotta
pig
find
snout
something.
wiggle.
It's not little, it's an average.
It's an
big
average size pig snout.
Average.
snake.
I'm sorry.
Very average. Look at all the others. It's about the same size as all the other snouts you're seeing.
Mhm.
Thank you
The
for
only reason
covering.
it's small-
Thank you for covering for her.
Someone has to keep the facts straight.
Yes.
So
It's
true.
only smaller relative to the other wereboar because they're all hulked out, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're just larger than average.
They're not average.
Yeah.
Above average.
The suspense of that little demon. She points a finger over at Tanaruk, and you see the Echo Knight appear. Where is my Echo Knight? There it is. and you can see Biddy going through the motions as she's fighting over on that block, and it going through her Echo Knight. Using her long sword to hit first, two-handed.
That does hit. That's hammer.
Oh, I see. I see what has been done here. Versatile. No, I want to use two-handed weapon only, please. Thank you. Oh, 17 points of slashing damage.
Tanaruk gets a reaction, Unbridled Fury, to make a melee attack.
Go for it.
Sword +7. 13 to hit.
13. Let me check on her Echo. I don't know what the
If I remember everything correctly, it's basically identical to what Biddy's stats should
Echo's got an 18 AC.
Damn.
Oh, that won't hit then.
It's an average sized Echo.
He'll just is so much bigger than her. He'll just kind of miss and swing over the top, just cracking his sword into the ice.
All right. Piglet Biddy, one more swing.
That will hit.
Gonna do 13 points of slashing damage.
Got it.
All right, that'll be the end of her turn. Just the Echo hanging out over there. I will put her in the initiative order now. Boom. It'll skip her turn this round, but that's where she'll be at. Still going to be able to crank out a cantrip as that frost manifests in Liliana's hands. How many does she get? Got 3 of them. 2 bolts headed out towards Brom first. Ugh. Yep. Third one going to Jacob. Yep. Oh, good God.
Oh my god.
Does it end?
Holy shit. She did 44 points of cold damage on me. Ah.
How much was that to me?
You took 18.
Now this sucks. I have to do this. I will reaction use my Tomb of Levistus to encase myself in a fire tornado to give myself 110 hit points for the time being. Till after my, I think it's still after my next turn.
Oh.
So I have to encase myself in fire to avoid
Going down?
Yeah, well, not going down, but it would be bad.
Ice crashing into that fire tornado.
I think I am vulnerable to ice damage now.
How does this work with your fucking demon out?
It's not a concentration spell or anything, so I'm still concentrating.
Well, that's a relief.
I'm free to roam this world as I please.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not a concentration or anything, so
Yeah,
I presume I'm still concentrating. But I do take double damage since it's frost against that 100 points of temp.
All right. Liliana's still going to remain hovering over there.
Oh, Lord.
Zanryn, it is your turn.
I'm gonna just check something super quickly. Because, yeah, no. This is a load of baby back bullshit. And, I'm wondering if I've got a way of getting out of it, but I don't believe I do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and, go with Old Faithful and throw some knives. However, I'm going to make a point of taking flight and going up 20 feet and then moving sort of 10 feet backwards in this direction as well. Yeah, and I'm going to throw some knives at Liliana because I'm not taking any chances right now. So let's roll for the first.
21 will hit.
All right, let's roll some damage.
Dang.
All right. 29.
29 points on that first shot. Dagger flies across. Takes a good chunk.
And I'm gonna go ahead and throw a. What am I? No, I think I am gonna go ahead and throw dagger number 2
Yeah.
and just wail on Liliana.
Oh, yeah.
Even if it's the lesser dagger, we'll take it.
Let's do it. Let's roll some damage, baby. Wow, okay, so ignore all the sneak attack on that, but like, oh my god. Fuck.
Let's go. 21 points of damage.
Good dang, good dang. Them rogue crits.
Taking about a quarter of life out. You beseech me. I will rip your wings from your body.
I catch me first.
Anything else for your turn, Zanryn?
I am going to end my turn, I think, because I don't think I have anything that's going to heal me. In fact, no, I have nothing that's going to heal me. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit there and hover and pray.
Praying the damage away.
Rely on that good old roguish bullshit of like,
impressive.
oh no, I didn't take that damage.
No.
Manifesting 20s for you, Toffee. Manifesting 20s. Start digging us out of the hole.
Don't embarrass me. Just roll a 20.
What we could do with this wereboar.
No!
You all cursed me!
What did I just say to you?
This is not my fault. This is not my fault.
I didn't sign up for this. I'm
You
so
broke
sorry.
Bife's camera too.
I'm so
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's.
Try and fix that.
Is anything else my fault right now?
I didn't mean it to go down like this.
Well, this is cool. I love ones.
Oh, you are gonna hit the deck. You can swing again with disadvantage, Toff.
I mean, I guess I'll try. On the ground, I'm gonna swipe at his feet. Why not? Well, 14.
14 won't hit either.
Yep. Cool.
Oh no.
This is a fun round.
Oh no.
I need to go back to digging holes. Hide my shame.
At least my shield goes up and over you. You currently, since you're laying down there and you're prone underneath the shield, you get half cover, so you have a +4 to your AC.
Sweet. Gonna need it.
This is bad.
To hit me.
This is really bad.
Oh no.
Please have many heals, RoBear.
I don't know. Maybe this is exactly going to. No, it's not. No, it isn't. This is-
Battle axe coming in towards me. Yes! All right, baby, let's go. Let's go.
Oh,
Momentum.
It's gonna drop prone. Getting its axe stuck in the ice. It's gonna have to swing at me with disadvantage with one of the hand axes. Come on! Come on! 19 will not hit. Ugh. Big break. Big break.
Okay, so funny thing, I failed to read the part in my tune where it incapacitates me, so I am not concentrating any longer, and the Tanaruk remains on the battlefield for 1 round.
Free.
So I guess for this round,
Yeah.
he'll take a bite at he attacks the closest thing. That's a non-demon, so he'll take a bite at the at Biddy or Shadow. A +7. $21 to hit,
21 hits.
and that will be 8 + 4. That'll be 7 points of piercing damage. Her shadow okay.
Destroys the echo.
And I believe he is closer to the boss than he is to us.
Actually, the board that's floating
Okay,
right there.
It's floating in the water. I thought it was underwater.
Well, it's underwater. Well, you came out of the flames out of it too. It was like, so it can hit
Okay.
either or, whichever you want it to hit.
Well, I mean, it technically attacks the closest non-demon, so great sword on the board then. It's 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
That is
Does so with advantage because it is helpless
that's
and
true.
prone there. Come on,
actually.
oh,
Yeah,
fish for
okay.
crits.
You roll a d20.
Fish for crits. No. Oh, well.
So 13 points of slashing damage. And yeah, I guess that is it. It remains for this round, and then poof.
I crave more blood.
As it beats its chest in the center. Biddy's turn without the echo. Ooh, just stay there, my little one. Let my big piggies take care of the rest. Biddy's gonna stay and hold an action back across over on that moss outcropping. Hulked out wereboar up above you, Toff. Coming in, swinging that battle axe at you with advantage.
25 will hit.
Ugh.
Is that with the extra 4 from the shield as well?
Yeah, because it had to just get above a 22.
Damn.
Come on, low.
That will hit as well.
Oh no.
Come on, low.
Vulnerable.
Oh god.
12 and 14. Okay.
26 points of slashing damage.
I mean, I'm still alive. I
We-
counts for something.
We are in such trouble, dude.
You are.
It's pretty bad.
How
So
much
I
trouble
took-
could a hag be?
I took the wrong boar's turn earlier and swapped them in the order. So I had multiple prone boars. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this one's turn on this slot.
Are you telling me you can't tell your own pigs apart?
Can't tell my own pigs
They were
apart.
family.
As you see this one climb up and put one hand on the side on the ice and put the other side. I guess Zanryn, Brom, you're the only two people that see this. Up out of the water, you see a massive hand axe go into the side of its head as it splits into the crown. And you see a second and then a third. Three of these hit.
Okay.
Where are they? There you are.
Are they silver hand axes?
They just might be. First one. 29 will hit. 20 will hit. 22 will hit.
Woo.
There will be an additional 3d6s rolled onto this lot since they're silvered. Looks like 29 plus 7. 36 points. As it splits this crane open and just forces this body down. You see long dripping dreads as a female comes up and out from the fucking Brom hole in the center. As she pulls herself out, a larger wolf next to her appears up and out of the side. As some of you may be familiar, Haley Aries will be in to the order.
The cavalry has arrived. We needed backup. That's fine.
Oh my god.
Females always be climbing out of the Brom hole.
No. No.
Well, yeah, Bromhole was difficult for Umbra. Got stuck there.
We not call it the Brom, god damn it. I would say nothing good has come out of the Brom hole, but I feel like that's a lie at this point.
And she stares back over at the hag. This will be the end of this now. And she grabs her hand axes. Into that hog's turn. He'll be dead. I don't know who you are, but we'll take whatever you're packing. Brom's gonna take out his warhammer. No, actually, I'm not. I'm gonna do my job, and I'm a freaking heal. Even though this guy's down pro in front of me. Seeing that we got some cavalry. What do you got, Brom? Time for your big guy. Mass cure wounds. Using my last 5th level spell slot. Come on, come on. Now's when I need a 20 right here. Give this 20 to me. Max it out for everybody.
Nah.
No.
It was so close.
Ought to be. All right. Oh, that was mass healing word. Ignore it. 19's good, but we can do better. We can do better. 23 points of healing back for everyone.
Nice.
Oh.
Well, since I heal everybody else, I get an extra 6 piece on that? No, probably not. Probably only get it once.
Good
Well,
news
I'm now
is
back
you're the
above
DM.
half.
Good news, I'm the DM and I can cheese it if I want to. No, I'm gonna give it to myself once.
It's not cheating if it's your game.
No, I don't want to damage myself. Shit. I need to heal. I am gonna take that shield that's up on top of you. Ah! And I'm gonna have it fly underneath and scoop you up, Toff, so you're no longer prone. Up off the ground.
Cool.
So now you're standing. Things don't have advantage against you, but you're back to +2 on your AC.
Got it.
Oh, I want to hit this thing so bad. I can't. Jacob, in your fiery cocoon.
Still in there until the end of this turn. So that's it.
You're like that dumb Pokemon.
I'm hardening right now.
Yes. Kakuna.
Mm-hmm.
Like a metapod?
Metapod.
I don't know.
Metapod.
That's it. Both of
I
them
use
have a
harden.
hardened
It's
stage.
not very effective.
No one's impressed.
All right, I'm gonna send Umbra over. Umbra, get her now. It's just gonna reach out. It's going in for a bite. Yeah, let's go. 18's gonna hit. 14 points of piercing damage. Liliana is gonna make a strength save or be knocked prone. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! Oh! Haley Aries and Umber continues to be the boss. Good girl. No! Get this fuck off me! 14 points of piercing damage. All right, back to the top of the round with Liliana down and an extra player on the board. I'm gonna let you guys go refill your beverage. Go use the restroom.
Nice.
Oh my. So I have to ask because Heliaries, who, where, from what?
So Haley Aries is a character inside my Baldur's Gate campaign on Wednesday nights that they haven't seen since the very beginning. She is a monster hunter out in two separate woods.
The flavor.
And
Delectable.
she's a boss. Multi-classed. Part fighter, part bard, part ranger.
Oh shit. I
Yeah.
feel like I need to be Gordon Ramsay critiquing this one. Absolutely delicious.
This was originally going to be my player character for that Baldur's Gate campaign, but I was like, she's even better than I am, so I wouldn't do her justice. I had to make her NPC. She's flat out just cooler than the stupid
Too
shit that I
fucking
would
cool.
say.
Way too cool.
Way too cool for me.
Hell yeah, dude.
I was wondering, I was like, oh good, I got her slated in for round 2. I was like, I need one of these things to get close to dying. I was like, that's how I'm gonna thematically bring it in, but oh god, we might not. Oh,
We might not get that.
Cone of Cold's real strong.
Cone of Cold was terrifying, dude. I wish so bad that I'd remembered. Because, oh my god. I mean, the heal takes me back up against above half again, but that tells you how squishy Rogue can be.
Oh, yeah. And then we got max damaged on fucking cantrips just about. Oh.
Yeah, not good, but hey, you know, we'll make it through. I hope. Maybe.
Well, we got a chance. We got a chance now. I don't think we might have petered out.
It's okay. I'm just gonna roll double crits when I throw my attack against a prone Liliana, and then everything is going to be fine.
You are flying, so you got yours advantage now. Let's go.
Yeah, and she's prone anyway, so I mean, you know.
Yeah, when you're up in the air, so I do it where it's like
count as flanking.
So yeah, so what it would be like normally if she was standing and you were up in the air, it would just be normal. Now you got a wider canvas to hit.
Like rockets and Halo, baby.
Thanks everybody for joining us. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be shouting for loot underneath this pond when I'm done.
I was trying to check the wereboars earlier, but man, I'm glad that I discovered the revelations in the end with the investigations, though, because like thematic checks, delicious.
They are delicious.
All this trouble just for a fucking side of bacon, too. Like, come on, man.
Ah, man, going through forest is a bitch. DMs can think about way too much shit to do on the way before you get on the other side. Can't just be a simple stroll.
The forest and the mountains of the forest begin to move. The ground beneath you begins to move. You realize it wasn't a forest, it was just a Tarrasque.
It was just a Tarrasque. A very hairy Tarrasque.
Roll initiative against the thing you are standing on. Shit.
Oh, you know what? I'll send Glam a message. Just hit break.
Nice. Is he done with IRL stuff?
Still at work. I haven't bothered to ping him since the beginning of the episode, but I just let him know. Maybe he's free. You never know.
I mean, hey, you know.
Hey, we've dragged and dropped people in and out.
I appeared through drag and drop.
True. Preaching to the choir here.
I mean, hey, you know, if he's happy birding out on the shore back in the real world, that's fine by me. Him and his turkey look very happy together.
We're gonna get back, and Nelson's gonna have made like a shrine out of the bones of the people. Something.
Shit's gonna look like true crime.
Fuck, dude, Nelson's shit is just naturally brilliant. But like, fuck, dude, oh my god. Every single time, I've never thought about corpses as much as I have when I'm around him.
That could be a compliment to him.
I'm sure it is, but
it's a child with a matchbook that is necromancy. All right.
You know, it's as that old joke goes, you know, why can't a guy just raise a family in peace?
No.
Certainly not original, but boy oh boy.
As you see
Classic.
that flayed open remains of that wereboar beginning to sink down in the water, you see two long dark hands splay it open on either sides. Most interesting, yes? As Nelson makes his way into the Feywild in his own disgusting, creepy disturbance as he peels that boar off like it's a skin around him. As he crawls up out of the Brom hole past Haley Aries You could have told me there was trouble.
Does his thing not work anymore?
No, it does not work interdimensionally.
That's good to know, actually.
Nelson goes into the board with a 1. That's yep, that's about right. Liliana. Oh, we never got any shots in with her. Ah, it's gonna stand up. Damn.
Oh, the Tanner Rook's gone by then, by the way.
I am the strongest of all the...
Just disappears in flames. Just a little small sizzle, and it's like a 4th of July fireworks snake. He just shrinks down to that little worm piece of carbon.
Yeah. As he disappears, the flames in the circle around us subside, and as the spell consumes that blood on the ground.
Hell yeah.
You also learn a lesson.
She begins manifesting another spell, and you can see her beginning to cast a cone of cold towards Umbra, Nelson, and Haley Aries.
Is it wrong when I leave that it's not coming my way?
Nope.
Are you still hardening?
No, I just always.
Sorry, what was that?
This little Pokemon.
Sorry, I didn't.
Where did you get on that? I'm
New
sorry.
boss.
Woo! Oh. Yep. That one's making the shorts.
I said everything appropriate. That's all I'm
Oh no!
I'll take that.
All right, Cone of Cold coming out. DC.
I'm not gonna lie. I was still in the whole Metapod thing, and I didn't get it until you said it's gonna make the shorts. I feel like such an idiot.
Our little innocent Byf.
Look, listen, man. It's sometimes it takes me a second. I was stuck in the world of Pokemon, man.
It's okay. It's okay. Pokemon are. It's a great place to.
Yeah, it's a
that
great
world.
place to learn about getting things that get hard.
Umbra is gonna save poor Nelson, who I've just thrown into the fray. Con save. 15. Nelson's gonna fail. Haley Aries. Oh, she's gonna fail. $39 points of cold damage, which
Easy.
Umbra is immune to. Just bristles up. And that hag sees its eyes turn blue for the first time. Wouldn't you know? 39 points. Let's go ahead and display that for everybody. Boom. Liliana is going to float back up over towards Biddy. We'll take that attack of opportunity from Umbra. Oh, let's go. Let's go. It's going to jump up. It won't be able to get away if she fails the strength saving throw. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Gonna be knocked prone back to the ground again. No! Gonna take 7 points of piercing.
Big old bless up.
Hells yes. Zanryn, your turn, baby.
Now it's time.
Impress.
How is the advantage? It's shift click, right? On
Yes,
yeah.
left shift, click.
All right. Well, let's throw some knives.
Go!
Yes! Let's
Never
go,
mind.
baby! Let's go!
All right, let's do this.
Here we go. Big damage dice.
All them dice. Oh.
56 points of damage.
That's how we roll.
That's what I'm talking about.
Give that one a special twirl in my fingers before I throw it. And slash right at the horn on the left-hand side of Liliana.
Oh my god, and your regular sneak attack was low too. It could have even been higher. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was very low. Oof.
But hey, your crit one made up for it.
Yeah.
Liliana is in bad shape.
I'm gonna go.
Coughing up blood, can't speak. Bonus action.
Go ahead and throw number 2. Because she's prone, is that also with advantage?
Yes.
Alright. Some reason it's not rolling both, but okay. Will a
19, that'll
hit?
get it.
Alright, let's do this. Again, ignoring the sneak attack, that's just a little 7.
Right. Fill another chunk out. Any movement for you, Zanryn?
No movement, but I am gonna go ahead and give a little bow in Liliana's direction and tell her, I told you someone would be choosing to suffer. And that's end turn.
Haley Aries is going to run. Actually, get up next to Umber. See both of these creatures down. Pulling up those silver axes, she's going to action surge. She's going to chuck 2 of these, actually 3 of these, at the board that's on the ground right over here. Oh, only gonna chuck 1 of these. 19's gonna hit. One of those silver axes flies off and out. Glance off Braun's shoulder. Oh no, I forgot these got advantage because they're laying prone. Let's go. Let's go. So I get to re-roll that.
Hey.
Sweet. That'll hit. We're going to do 1 of these with
Jeez.
9 points of piercing damage on it. All right. Now we'll do the shit right. Hold the shift. Ah, let's go.
There we go.
The 2 bonus silver dice. All right, it didn't add the actual crit in there. I need to add 1 more 6 to it. 22. All right. So she's gonna swing down at the hag that's down below her with that action surge. Here's the final 2. Oh, let's go! Let's go!
That's right. Keep it going.
Oh my lord.
27.
This just confirms realistically that we're all just characters in Haley Aries' story.
She's our protagonist, and the rest of us are the NPCs.
Always have been. Moon on the gun.
We know our place. We're not worthy.
Let's go. Takes that hag down to a sliver of its life. I will not stop hunting all of you till you're gone. Standing over it. Toff, it is your turn.
Oh man. I mean, at least I'm standing now. I don't have anything for really any. Yeah, we're gonna stick. We're gonna stick with this wereboar. Stick with the monster you know. That's what I'm going with here. A 13?
Just looking back and seeing you miss. Haley Aries pointing a hand. Sends you an inspiration. Because she's part bard. 1d8.
Jeez. She really does everything, doesn't she?
Shit. Oh my god.
We gotta get to her level. Well, it's
Oh,
despite her help, I'm really good at failing on my own.
my god, you're having Adam's dice
Biddy
tonight.
luck. It's Biddy luck right now.
I know. Any dice.
First one's gonna miss.
You will try again. Nope. 14.
Oh no!
Just disoriented right now and kind of struggling to move around this shield that is not his. Poor Toff.
I knew this would come back at me. I knew somehow bumping your AC would come back to me.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was just flavoring it. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Nothing happened.
No, I love it.
Don't
It's
say
so
anything. Don't say anything, or no good things will happen to you again. Okay.
It's so good. It's exactly what you're just struggling to fight around this damn thing. It's just throwing your mojo off.
Oh no. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
It is a rather extraordinary fight of this giant hulked-ass wereboar versus the rabbit folk paladin. So, like, you know, it's already a pretty epic battle at that point.
It's a process.
I've seen this rabbit folk crit and smite and destroy things. It's only a matter of time before it starts doing 60 and 70 damage again.
Mm-hmm. The most absurd.
This wereboar is gonna stand up. It's gonna look back at Brom. It's gonna take its attack of opportunity. It's gonna try to run and help its master. Oh, get that hit after all.
Oh no.
Oh no! I swing my hammer and I create a new Brom hole. I'm in the drink. I'm 100% prone in the damn ice water again. Just feet up.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm Willow. It's cool. I just understand. I know where I'm at. Oh, battle axe shots coming in Haley Aries. Oh, it's got pack tactics over here because it's actually got a friend next to it, even if it's laying on the ground. That'll hit. Second shot. 19, that'll hit. First one, 12 points of slashing. The 9, gonna do 21 total. Ooh. Harry's bloodied now. Wipes away as that axe finds contact. Oh, Demon's not here anymore.
Nope.
All right. Biddy's turn.
Save your mother. Stop her.
As that hag will point out, Biddy is going to jump off and she's going to go for Haley Aries. In between, she's going to come in swinging and she's going to action surge. Or no, did she already action surge?
She is not.
No, she has not.
Yeah. All right. First swing with her longsword on Haley Aries. 19's gonna hit.
Oof.
Man.
Yeesh.
24 is gonna hit. $18 hits. They just calculate the damage up on those first three.
Oh my god.
Eight points. Plus 3, 28. 36 points. Ooh. Rough. Carving into Haley Aries. Gonna swing that last shot. Her bonus action shot. Cause no, she don't. No, it's she got two more. Ooh.
Yikes.
17 will hit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
14 points of slashing damage. And then the final blow. And you see the blood come up from Haley Aries' mouth as she falls down to the ground in front of the hag, unconscious. Yes, my child. Yes. And you see Umbra fade away.
Oh boy.
Well, that was a much family or more friendly version than what I was gonna say.
It's gonna be like Biddy cuts them down until they are also average sized.
We came to save her, and she's what kills us.
Oh man. Oof. Some like Shakespearean tragedy level stuff right there. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Great axe getting swung at you, Toff.
That will hit. That will not.
Let's go. 15 points of slashing damage. All right, we need a Jacob back on this one. Oh my god, I'm fucking upside down. Why? Why? Why me? Okay, I'm gonna pull my ass up and out with an athletics check.
Here it comes.
Come on. You're super athletic. You are pulling a muscle.
I'm able to get myself upright. That's about it. How did I do this to myself? Sitting here, I'm just gonna bust the back end out of it. I'm gonna still lay here prone, ass down. Jacob! Get the fuck out of your fighter cocoon! We need ya! And I'm gonna look back, and I'm gonna see Haley Aries down on the ground, unconscious. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm gonna do my last twin spell, Healing Word, and I'm gonna send one to you, Toff, and I'm gonna send one to Haley Aries. See if I crit.
Still pretty good.
It's always worth a try.
Always worth the try. Oh, that is Biddy. Biddy ain't got no spells. This is the most character sheets for individual characters I've worked in a long time.
It's a lot to circle between.
Hey, you know.
Over there. I could sense the impending disaster the moment you uttered those most prophetic of words. I'm gonna do an athletics check.
I got a +9 too, and I still suck. All right, last 4th level spell going out. Here we go. 17 points back to Haley Aries. This is gonna go over to you, Toff. Let's go. 26 points to you.
Dang.
And that is 4th level +1. So I'm going to get 10 points back from those two. I'll take that shit. And screw that boar that's over here. I'm going to use my spiritual weapon, my bonus action. Actually, no, Healing Word was my bonus action. So I can do, oh, let's see here. I can do shit. Hell yeah. But I suck. I'm on the ground.
Just roll over. Try.
This is all I got. I'm going to look over at that hag. I seen your story. Even though you've been through hell, doesn't mean you can drag everybody else through it. But you cast your lot, so you can go back with that fucking demon where you came from. And I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance. That's all I got. Con save 16 for the hag.
Roll it, baby.
Oh,
Let's go.
there we go.
Let's go. 7 points of radiant damage. As you see it burst into radiant flames, lighting up as Haley Aries just picks up her head. Double checking. Yes, that hag is indeed dead. Biddy looks back over at Haley Aries is standing back up, and she just slumps over in her arms as that snout slowly just rescinds as she goes unconscious. The boars in rage. All of them seeing their master, they swing frenzied with advantage and crit on 19s.
Oh no.
Into Brom's turn. Jacob.
Okay. So, as this tomb of fire dissipates, so I'm gonna just kind of suck into my body, just and then all of a sudden just explode out as I use my bonus action to take on the form of my patron. And then now that I am sufficiently hardened, I will use my rod of the Pack Keeper to get back into their spell slot. And
Of course, the next thing that happened to get used had to be a rod. Yeah.
I will fly. I will fly right in front of this boar, and just kind of flavoring this as a blast from point blank range. But I'll fireball him, and just as I just put my hands literally on his chest and casting fireball. He's got to make a dex save or take 38 fire damage.
Oh,
DC 22 as well, man.
I think you came at him too hard.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh wait, 38 plus 3, 41 points of fire damage.
41 points. That boar's looking hella rough now.
You know what? I got an action surge card from chat. I'll use it. I'll take the exhaustion.
Hey, you missed your last turn in the cocoon. Let her eat.
I'll take the exhaustion. I will. Here. I will use my firebolt. Since we're point blank range, I'll just keep blasting on him. 24 to hit.
24 is gonna hit.
Another 18 points of fire damage.
Another 18 points. Oh, sucker's looking rough.
I think that's it.
Nelson, athletics check, pulling himself up. Of course, he's got -1. He's gonna get up there just fine. Not a problem. No big deal. Exits the Brom hole with ease.
Yep. This is going well.
Nelson has always been the most athletic of all of us.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Shit
You know,
show
it's-
indeed. Shit
because
show
he's not-
indeed.
It's because he's just not wearing any of that heavy armor, man. He's got
Free
these
flowing in the
dude.
robes.
Yeah.
Is just sitting there petting his obviously bloody turkey. He's gonna look at that boar that you just attacked. What do we got, Nelson? And he's gonna snap his fingers again. And you hear dong as it rings out with Toll the Dead. That boar's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. Oh yeah. It's gonna take 2d12 points of damage, necrotic damage.
Ooh, that's decent.
Oh,
That's
19
nice.
points. This thing is shriveling up, black in its veins. Let's see, Nelson, you get to do cool shit. You got a bonus action? Got something cool out there?
Bonus action, eats a turkey leg.
Oh my god.
Oh, and his bonus action. You see him raise from that necrotic shroud that's around the boar. You see that spirit of his, of that long black bird illuminating over it. And he snaps his fingers again. You hear it Toll the Dead, and it just goes to engulf over the top and spreads. Come on, baby. Got this. All you need to do is hit.
Ooh,
Yes.
that looks like a hit.
Necrotic damage does 2d8. Let's go. Six points. Boar is barely standing. End of Nelson's turn. Liliana is literal toast. Zanryn.
I'm gonna start with a bonus action, and without even thinking about it too much, and certainly not using my sneak attack on this one, I'm gonna throw the bonus action dagger at the boar that barely standing.
15 doesn't hit.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use a psionic die with
Yeah.
soul blades.
That'll hit.
That's a 1d8. Oh, so it's
Yeah, it's only
is that
16.
AC?
Yep.
Okay, all right, cool. So it's roll damage, ignoring the sneak on this one. So it's just 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. DTD, describe its demise.
I'm not even looking at this particular one. My main focus is on the boar that has been fighting Toff this whole time. So I'm just sort of throwing the knife in that direction. And from off screen, I hear a squeal as it goes right through. Doesn't even stop and do like the arrow in between the head thing. Like, no, it's just through and it's gone. And the boar just falls over.
Real owl heroes don't look at their explosions.
It's cool.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead and throw big dagger at this one and help Toff out.
Ooh.
27 will hit.
All right, let's roll with the sneak attack. So yeah, that's 28.
28 points. Finally carving away at this beefy boy.
And let me just check something. If I take 1 point of exhaustion, can I fly over and drop to the ground as well?
You don't even have to take the exhaustion. You can get there, can't you?
I don't know how much movement it is when flying.
You got on sake of brevity, you're fine. You can you can dart down there and do it.
All right, I'm gonna dart down and jump in at the side of Toff. No longer flying. Standing there, reinforcing the idea that this boar is in big trouble.
Numbers. It's a numbers game now.
Mm-hmm. It's an intimidation approach right here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, end turn. Sorry.
All right. End of your turn. Checking one spell. Right. Haley Aries, just holding that unconscious Biddy in her hands, is gonna look back towards the board that you guys are fighting in the back, and she's just going to point a finger back at it. You will hold. And she tries to cast hold person on it. This thing has to make a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed. Your attacks will have advantage. Oh my God. It ignores my command. Finish it. Just finish it. It's gonna send one more inspiration die back over to you, Biddy. Or I'm sorry, Toff.
Yeah.
1d8 inspiration.
So for my turn, this one monster that I've been fighting the entire time.
It did have the most hit points of all the boars. It really kind of screwed you.
I saw that, and that's why I picked it.
It
Wanted a challenge.
It was the biggest of the beef boars.
I thought this one's mine.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
25 will hit. Let's roll some damage.
Oh,
Oh, the max
There you
damage,
go.
baby.
There you go. Boom.
Throwing that smite on top. Boom. An
Oh.
additional 12.
Let's go.
It's stacking. That's what
Come
I was
on.
going for.
We're going to get a Toff turn this.
That's what I was hoping. Second attack. 24, I assume.
Yes.
it is?
Yes.
Sweet chicken nuggets. An 11. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and just cast this one slightly higher.
Come on. Come on.
9.
9.
Am I just shy?
1 HP.
You are
Yeah.
just shy of killing this
That's
thing.
fair. Okay.
No.
Cobb just sets his sword down like puffing.
Are you dead yet?
And this thing is just like barely holding on. It doesn't even have its strength to raise its weapons up. Just cut.
Go back into the forest. Go be something else. You're free now.
Persuasion check.
I will try.
That's one.
Yes. Run away. Be free.
In this forest of on this plane. I don't know if there's any other creature here living in this side of the world, but it's yours now. Go.
And you see a look in its eye towards you, Toff. Almost as a small tear as it begins to slowly return back into its human form and falls down in front of you, unconscious
Oh.
but stable. And that is where we will pick up next week. Gotta reward you with the 20 and story points on it.
Gee. I didn't think we were gonna make it through that one. I won't
You
lie.
killed him with kindness.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Made it out. A little tough when you're missing a couple party members.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
That was a rough fight.
Yeah.
A very rough fight.
It's real rough when you take 80 points in the first round and then have to
Yeah.
chill yourself to not die.
You
I don't know,
know,
I'm
if there's one thing I consistently forget how strong 5th level Cone of Cold is. I have over the course of my time.
It's very strong.
And also I seem to
On a
roll
crit.
just close to max damage as I possibly can.
Yeah, that's oh wow. Oof.
Hey,
I thought it was going to be a little owlsicle right there.
A little house.
but you guys are strong. And we'll pick up with the rest of the party all in the same spot. With a very cold, unconscious, average snout-sized Biddy. And our creepy Glam back.
Mhm.
Yo. I'm ready. I want to move into the I'm ready to push through the woods next week.
Finally getting to Baldur's Gate, maybe.
Probably not.
Hey, everybody's gonna be here next week. It's good. We can move.
That's what you say. We're gonna end up in the middle of the ocean. fighting sharks.
Yep. Sharks.
No, we're actually not gonna open up in the middle of the ocean.
I don't think that you have any say in this, honestly.
Actually, I do. We're not getting open water. I have it on a list.
Not allowed to do that. Got it.
Free.
Deserts.
Nope, there's no spiders in this forest, and there's not a whole bunch of open water. So suck it, Trebek. It is always good playing with you guys. Thanks for getting creative. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you for the fantastic DMing as always.
We will be back picking up with all this glorious story. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next week, 5 p.m. CT. We'll see you there.